Richard B. Moore, baby. There you go. Richard mother freaking B. Moore. Out. So how they don't know? Hold up. This is a book I was in Spain. I mean Morocco. It's called The Country of the Moors. Okay, that's the country of the Moors. Here, I'm gonna show you something else. When I was in Morocco, let's take you to Morocco. I hope y'all sharing it out. Let's go. I know it's going in and out, but just bear with me. Also, that's me, country of the Moors. See, they don't show you this, but yet this is the type of information they want you to run from. But I'm foundational Black American, brother. Ain't got to do with Africans, brother. Really? So let's see if I can find the other book. So they don't want you to read these types of things to make you aware. So the crazy part is, I want to know what makes and I know y'all want the people, what makes a person Black?
Nothing.
Makes it what makes a person Black?
It's just a label. It's a social construct.
What is that? I'm going to see something. What makes a person Black? Come on. Where we at? He is Black, and Black by his skin, and he isn't. Ooh, he's from India, the guy right there. So what is it based around? Just like what makes a person white? What makes a person Black? These are called common sense.
Pretty much.
Oh, he said, what makes a person Black is not bringing anything to the barbecue. I'm done.
Ha!
I'm done, yo. I'm done. Crazy. So all y'all just come over to YouTube. I told you they be watching. So what makes them that? Y'all so hung up on so much craziness, man. It's sad. And ain't doing a damn thing. And I told Side that it is about money. It's even with Brother Rich. All about money, brother. It's not about the truth. They don't want truth. It's about money. It's about money. Money. But I'm gonna show you what Europeans spend their money on. You ready? See, Black folks won't buy a $3,000 book, though, right? Let me show you something. I got it if y'all want it. I was fortunate to get it, though. But let me show you how crazy this is. I was in DC. Look at that book right there, Dred Scott book, $3,000. Oh, nigga, I ain't spend that kind of money for that book, brother. You got to be crazy. Why would I spend $3,000 for that book? Because you have to study history in and of itself. I study all things. All things I've studied. This is why Ankh got mad. The brother from the Hebrew Israelite got mad because you couldn't get to me. You follow me? You can't get to me. So the best thing to do is put your money on me because it's not going to work no other way.
How dare does he carry the name Ankh, but present himself so ignorantly?
But then again, his name is not Ankh or nothing else. His name is his name is going to be William Smith probably. But my stuff says my stuff literally say Sabir Bay on everything.
Yeah, seriously. We know.
It really does. I showed you that. So you can ask all the the UP key sakes, the Power Ranger dudes, ask them that you see their documents and see what it says. Well, brother, this is what they'll say. You want it? You ready? I'm gonna show you what they'll say. Well, brother, it doesn't matter, brother. Then if it doesn't matter about the name, then why you even have to name Tahar Tazak? I keep messing that nigga name up. What's his name, man? Tazaka? Tazariak? Tazariak, right? Why do you even got that name if it doesn't matter? If it don't matter. And this is the crazy part. If names don't matter, why do they take your name from you?
Right.
If names don't matter, why would they take it from you? You follow me? And don't ever think that you can bully me. You seen the way I am. I just gave you that video for a reason. I told you how it was. I don't give a fudge who you are, nigga. I done been through the hell and back. You think I'm worried about any YouTube nigga? If you can stand the pain that I've been through, good luck. Because all you're going to do is snitch if something happened. That's why you don't do certain stuff with people. Because a nigga snitch. I know snitches.
Right.
I
Huh?
know snitches, nigga. And them conscious niggas are snitches. You ain't never hear me snitch on nothing. You never heard of me snitching on nobody. Period. I'm from the place, right?
Consciously.
Let me tell you something. I'm from the place. If you do the crime, then do the fucking time, nigga. That's what my brother did 20 years. He did it. That nigga stood on that shit and didn't snitch. So if you do the crime, then nigga do the time. Do you follow me?
Right.
You follow me? So this is how I am. And I can and the thing is that you can feel a person when they're not real. And there's nothing in my past that you can ever hold over my head because I'ma tell you about me. Okay? I will tell you. But I called 2 elders yesterday, no lie. Shout out to my brother Yoel at the Underground Bookstore. I called my brother Yoel at the Underground Bookstore. If y'all in Chicago, y'all support my brother Yoel at the Underground Bookstore. I was going to do a pop-up there, but my brother Yoel's at Underground Bookstore. Please support this brother. Maybe he can get the money to have me come there in Chi-Town next week.
Okay.
And also my brother Hanif Shabazz from All Dumb DVDs. All Dumb DVDs, my brother Hanif. I called both of my elders. And I said, what do you think I should do about something at a show? You know what they said? Go on there. They said, go. I said, he ain't got the money. They said, no, utilize it. Get the audience. That's why Sonetta didn't want to go live. I told you that. Y'all think I'm playing? I told him to go live if you listen to it. But what I told him, I said to them, I said, Sonetta said he don't have the money. So go there. Go there and do what you got to do. So I called the elders. Wars that they talk, no, they talk to nowadays. These are Moors that want attention. They want to go to somebody's show. I don't want to go to nobody's show. I'm at peace. If you paying me, that's something different. Okay? If you pay me, cut the check, my nigga. I'm fine.
Right.
This is how I am. But this book right here, I bought this book, and I tell everybody, if y'all want it, you can email me. You won't have to spend $3,000. You could probably spend a couple hundred. But why am I saying this about this book? Because there's a lot of stuff in this particular book. Right? Let me just show you what the book looks like. Okay. This is the Dred Scott versus Sanford case. I saw it in DC, and I was blessed to actually get the book. This is it right here. It's 534 pages. It's very, very important. This book is very, very important. For all these people to say that case was overturned by the 14th Amendment, it was a lie. And I'll turn any attorney anytime. Bring me 20 of your attorneys and see how this goes. Straight up. See, Sonetta, the thing is that because yesterday, and if you want to get this book at gmail.com, I can use all the finances right about now. How about that part? So when I was there, I knew the setup was going to come. Sis, I knew it was going to come, Veronica. Knew it was coming.
Mm-hmm.
He called 3 people, but the last brother that was cool, he was cool. He was cool as hell. He said, I didn't know, brother, but I'm gonna look it up. That's what the brother said. I'm gonna look it up. But everybody else got in their feelings.
Mm-hmm.
And see, these are the people that boy, what's his name? No jumper, and I'm bring them type of dudes on their shows because they know these. Let me tell you something about people. These people know the history. Like they know. I can sit in a room with No Jumper and find out his background just by looking at him. Kind of crazy, right?
Right.
He either got French and no, not French. He either got Irish in him, which we are the original Irish, or something like that. Or maybe Italian or something mixed up in that whole joint. You follow me?
Right.
While these niggas over here are arguing religion. They arguing religion. Okay.
They're so
13, 14. Huh?
I said they're so confused,
What'd you
man.
say?
Like I said, they're so confused.
But it's by design.
Yes, I
It's
know
by
this.
design. You know, this is
Right.
what people don't understand. All of this is by design, and
Mm-hmm.
they have to make money off of people like that. I'm serious. They have to make money off of people like that. They have to operate and deal with your ignorance, and that's what a lot of these conscious people are doing. They're working on your ignorance, and they know that. So when I brought this up, I brought this up too. Now, I don't know if y'all heard me say this yesterday, Chief, when I brought this up about El Fasad. He didn't know about it. I said all of those places that you call Egypt, I mean, it's but I said look up El Fasad.
Yep.
I said look up El Fasad. Go watch the video when I said it. Right? Give me one second. I'm gonna see if I can switch rooms because this internet is like not working for me, man. I told him look that up right there. El Fasad. And you know the crazy part, they will argue with you with this. They will argue, and brother, but I'm not gonna look it up for this pseudo, brother. I'm gonna tell information. Then why y'all going back to ancient Egypt then?
Ha.
We got to get modern stuff. Crazy, right?
Right, right.
I'm done. So look up El Fasad. Insane. And I also talked about the oldest university in the world. Didn't I say that?
Yep.
Oldest, all this, I'm off the top of my head yesterday when
Ooh.
I said this. I said the oldest university in the world is by. Didn't I say that?
Fatima Fera.
But y'all don't want to hear me though. I was there. So if you want to really truly empower people, and if you want to truly debunk what I'm saying, how about doing the research and then you can debunk what I'm saying? Okay? How about, right? How about doing the research on what I'm saying and bunk me step by step? They don't want to do that. You thought you was talking to one of those Islamism Moors?
Ha.
And a Pope went there. Pope Sylvester. You can look him up too. I did a book on him too. Pope Sylvester is the French Pope that went to the university.
Yep.
But if you're a scholar, you're going to cover all of these things. If you're a scholar, all of them, cross-reference all of this. If you're a scholar, you're not going to leave out certain things, my G. You're not going to leave out anything. But they don't tell y'all to go there because y'all believe these people, oh, they Arabs, brother. But you don't realize you're the Arab. That's a university right there.
Yep.
That's in Fez, the University of El Qarawiyyin in Fez, Morocco.
Mm-hmm.
So I really don't get no rest. Honestly, I'm tired as hell, and I'm tired of dealing with black people. And I said that to him. I literally said this. I said, I'm so tired. And it's not, and honestly, it's getting to a point, it's starting to be a physical too. I'm gonna be real with you because it's like it was a mental, but now it's a physical because all of the walking and trying to get up to these places and going to sleep. And when I came and I ain't go to bed till like 6 o'clock in the morning, my G. 6 this morning.
Right, right.
Coming from New York morning. You follow me? So it's a lot to this. And I refuse to do any of these things for free. I'm gonna be real with y'all. So please don't try to call me, ask me, tell them niggas put up money, y'all put up money. Put up money.
Yes, sir.
I'm in Philadelphia. I can stay here long. I ain't got nothing to do to the end. I ain't got nothing to do really until the end of September. So I can stay on the East Coast. You know what I mean? I can go to Philly. I can come back to New York. I can do all these beautiful things if somebody put up the money.
Sure.
I can
Fly
top of my head.
overseas.
I would. You know what?
You know what?
Do that. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not going to.
You know how much it was? You know how much it was for me to fly overseas if I left from here? I know how to go to Portugal for like $385 round trip.
Yep, I remember you
To go there
saying
for
that.
like a week and just come right back.
Right,
I got to
right.
get my daughter. You know what I mean? I got to see my son. And you know what I mean? It's real. But people don't. And this is the thing about people in the conscious community. All of y'all on this feed don't respect nothing. Because if you did, somebody's texting me and say, well, brother, they should be supporting. Yeah, y'all should. Right? But you want something for nothing. But I supposed to speak at ACAP this weekend, but I started the pop-ups is cool, but at the time take finance. So that's how this is. So if y'all want to help ACAF, put up some money. You know what I mean? They say, but you can charge at the door. I don't know what time we're going to do it at ACAF in the hood,
Ha.
West Philadelphia. Shout out to my brothers up there in the hood, ACAF.
That's where you get the
So
real.
if you would like to support it, hey, I'm gonna be there. You can, I said, you can pick my brain inside there. That's the information right there if you want to support them. But this, what I told you, this is right about El Cadawin, right? So make sure you take this to all of them. And if they say it's pseudo, then why don't you come to Sabir and prove that something is pseudo? In order for you to say it's pseudo, then you have to do the research to find out if it's pseudo or not. Okay? Because facts can be researched, analyzed, and proven. And beliefs are what people believe in.
But they're trying to
Okay?
find things automatically, and that's normally the stuff that's not factual.
That's how they are. But here, go right here. Al Cadawin. Why is it in this book too? And you see me there. Al
Right,
Cadawin.
right.
She was from Tunis. I was there. But they're telling y'all about Timbuktu. Timbuktu, 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 Timbuktu. The Moors built all of that. Moors built all of it. Yes, we was over here and we was over there. It was on both sides.
Okay. We were everywhere.
He said, I'm in West Philadelphia, born and raised. I'm in South Philadelphia. I'm born and raised. I'm born and raised South Philadelphia, baby. No doubt. Not West Philly. That's Will Smith.
Ha.
That's Willie from Philly. Moors, people. Okay? Moors. Not Islamisms. Not the Islamisms, people. No disrespect to my brothers, but not the Islamisms. Not the Islamisms. Okay?
Say, I'm African American. All right, African American.
And Sanetta, he said, you know what Sanetta said yesterday? He said, I thought you was against taking a DNA test. I said, nigga, I ain't never seen nothing like that. Tell the foundational Black Americans to take a DNA test. Since they got no African in them. Tell them to take a DNA test.
Right.
You know, he said, let's get these likes up and support our brother. No doubt, I need to support family. So let's see, let's go. They only agree with things that align with their beliefs, and that's the problem. The belief system is different than knowing something. You do know that, right? Do you know that when you have a belief in something, you graduate from it and deal with facts? So beliefs is what people told you, right? A fact is you researched it. So how could it be possibly be pseudo? Like that's a fact where you see me standing at right there. Okay, that's it right there. Kids, stop sending me stuff, brother. I'm live right now. Why do people always text you messages? I'm live. So facts can be analyzed and proved. And this is why people want to walk away from a lot of our people, because it's like it's tiresome. So that's a fact. So when you see Ankh again, tell them that it's a fact. Okay, just research it. Okay, so let me help y'all out one more time. 1 second. Okay, when I told you facts can be researched, analyzed, and proven. Facts, as you know, can always prove true. They can be counted, measured, and documented. Opinions are what people believe or think, because people often use facts to back up their opinions. So it can't be pseudo on what I said, because I everything that I said, and that's all he had to do. Instead of out getting mad yesterday, that's all he had to do is go look it up. There it is. So how could this, right, for me doing research? Give me 1 second. This is their run to word. This right here. Why are they even using the white man's words? False, fake, or not genuine. So I believe I'm straight genuine in what I do. Oh, I'm 100% genuine. That's all they use. And it's Greek or damn, yes. One more time. So all of those things are Greek words, right? Damn. damn. That's what they didn't understand. That's why they didn't understand alpha. They didn't understand the history. So let me give y'all some more factual information, okay? And when you bring stuff up like this about the past, they will say, "Well, brother, give me something today." You got to go know the past to come to the forward, to come forward. This is my man Langston Hughes. This is the oldest newspaper, Langston Hughes newspaper. Now I'm gonna help y'all out. If you punch this in Yale, right? Yale University, you will find this newspaper in Yale, but you ain't gonna find it in Harvard. You're not gonna find, you ain't gonna find, I mean, not Harvard, you're not gonna find it in Howard University, but you will find it in Yale. You on mute. So, because you was doing a lot of stuff in your background, Veronica. So you're not going to find this in Howard University. You're going to find this information in Yale. And I was over there in Spain where he went to. So if you Google Langston Hughes talking about the Moors being used as pawns, you ain't got to believe nothing I'm saying. I was over there. Or you can go to Yale and you'll find it for yourself. Or you can punch it in. I told you the reason why you're not going to hear about this is because these cats, it's about money. It's all about money and how many people follow you. And I'm not boasting and bragging. I said, this is why I said you could bring me 20 of your best, and I'm not going to argue with none of them. Cite the sources. Here you go again. In 1936, the Spanish Rebellion, you see this? Drag along with the revolutionists. Upon the black Moors from Africa. Why don't y'all know about this? These are news articles, B. These are news articles. Why don't y'all know about these? I have all these articles. So how could this possibly be pseudo when I'm showing you? How could this be pseudo? How? Could it be pseudo? See, y'all don't want to put the work in. That's the problem. You don't want to put the work in. It's a lot of work to this. And that's why I put my name at the bottom just in case somebody tried it and act like they brought it to their attention. The Moors from Africa. Let's go to this one over here. This one is in Atlanta. Also about the Black Moors. That's in Atlanta. Well, this is the fact. If you would have put up some money, it could have been a day too. Would you would have put up $200? Matter of fact, where I was at, the hotels was $300 or $400. Would you put up $300 or $400 to do it? I go back there. I could have stayed there. Would you put up $200 to $300? Would you? See, y'all like to talk a lot. Y'all like to talk, but you got to put the money behind the talking, like I did when I went up to New York. How about give me a payback that I paid to get on that train and go to New York? Something that'll pay me to come back. But why don't y'all pay me? Maybe I can go buy me some lunch or dinner. Matter of fact, dinner time. How about that part? How about dinner? So I'm not going to be engaging in anybody's craziness. No, just coming somewhere to meet up with somebody if you don't have no finances, babe, because it really costs to be doing a lot of these things, people. It really do. And it's not easy to do it. I just make things look like it's easy. Okay. So I've been here for like 2 weeks and I haven't seen Umar Johnson not one time, but I seen his baby mama though. I didn't see Umar, but I seen his baby mama in the market. Woo, man, God. I'm gonna find me a car and sit in the car. Maybe y'all believe me if I sit in the car and do a video. I'm gonna do a video in the car and say, yeah, man, this is my mother freaking school, nigga. Like, what up? I got the school coming in 2030. 2030, the school is coming. So listen, any questions before I go? So if y'all, let me know if y'all saw the video with Sinetta. If you didn't see the video with Sinetta, please go to my YouTube channel, Sabir Bey's YouTube channel, and you'll see it. And whenever Sinetta release what he released, right? Look at my video Then look at his video and see what he took out of there. He said he was going to. He said he's going to put it up there the same way. Hey, Chief, he said he's
Yeah,
going to put it up
right.
there.
I never believed that when he said it.
Hey, that's why you can't have me on your show if I'm not going to record my stuff, boy. You got to be crazy. He going to make mad more money off
There
of
we
that.
go.
He going to make mad money. So I might be giving him a call and say, yo, bro, cut that check, my G. Okay? Yes, Sonetta videos about this.
Yeah,
Not
he
out yet.
might
You know it.
cut you a check.
He
He
ain't gonna
need to
cut me no
cut you a
check.
check. He need to.
Hey, listen, family. This is I'm waiting. It don't take that long. Like if I shoot something, I can put something up. I'm like, what is he trying to do right now? Why would it take him that long? I said, what's taking Sonetta that long? It don't take long because you ain't doing no editing. He said he's gonna put it up exactly the way it is. Seriously, he said he's gonna put it up the way it is.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
we know he ain't gonna do
did
that.
you do it?
Hey,
Right. You are the definition of actions speak louder than
but he
words.
did look,
So
man. I was so tired yesterday. Since you have no idea, I was beat going to Harlem. I was walking so fast, nigga. I was sweating. I thought I lost like 2 pounds, nigga. Trying to get to that place. I was trying to get to the Schaumburg joint, like, and I'm sweating like nigga, like, damn, dude. You know, trying to get there. And yeah, Arthur Schomburg. I'm gonna try to go back there again. It depends on how long I'm gonna be here. I don't want to be here that much more longer because I got stuff to do, man. I you know, here or say you should come over here and nobody's coming out their pocket. And I don't have to do nothing for free. Nothing for free.
wow.
I'm here. So if you want to meet up with me, you can come meet me where I'm at, but you better know how to walk because I'm a walkaholic. I'm a walkaholic, bro. I walk for 6 hours straight. So I need to legit. We also, it was 150 in the chat that day. 150 and 150. Yeah, it was like 100, 200 feet. It was 100, 200 people on that joint. No lie. It was 100 on mine. It was 100, 200 people.
Right, right.
Why you gonna pay me to go to the bookstore, brother? You want to go to my paper? Why everybody asking where I'm going at? You gonna pay me to go back down? I don't want to go because I'll be buying books. I don't want to go. Unless you drop me a couple of hundred, I'll go back down there. If I go on the humbug, I'll record on the hum. What am I going to the bookstore for? My sister wanted to buy this. I think she buying this off me. I bought this from the bookstore in Philly.
Right, right.
And I literally got to mail this out because I don't want to carry that book with me. I got two books. Support y'all can. Okay, you definitely can. Okay, you ask me all these questions. Okay, what are y'all doing to help out? Don't do nothing for. I'm not doing nothing for free no more. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm not. So you give me. I'm at peace with myself. You know, my brother Marcus told me earlier today, sis. He said, Sabir, he said, because I was telling him about what happened with Sonetta. He said, you stuck in your ways now. I said, no, it's not that I'm stuck in my ways. I'm just tired of niggas and their stuff. That's what I said. I'm just tired of black conscious people.
Okay.
That's what I was saying. It really is. Because if I sold you a package and said, and I told Sonetta this too, I told him that even some of these Moors that's selling packages for like $3,000. Who cares about Charlie Kirk got shot? That's a good one. Who cares? I'm telling you about Charlie. I got shot too. Multiple times. Charlie Kirk got shot. That was his destiny. The fuck I care. My son got killed. His life.
Right.
Not interested. You see what I'm saying? How that works? Listen, this is what I would say. May Allah be pleased with him.
There you go.
Your day is coming too, JB. Everybody's day is coming. I just told you, everybody's day is coming. I got shot in my head, my chest, my back, my arm. I'm shot up too. My son got shot 10 times. He's not here. So what are y'all doing while you're here? But I'm going to tell you about him. Guess what's going to happen? His legacy. What legacy are
There
you
you
leaving
go.
back here, JB? Y'all don't get it yet? So sometimes you got to be a martyr. Something. Care less. So when you do what you do, right? You know, you just got to do what you do and let the ancestors deal with it. May Allah be pleased with him. You know, it happens. Let me see. And it's not, honestly, it's not even breaking news. It's not even breaking news. I wouldn't say it's breaking news. Breaking news is the nigga that stabbed that person on the train. I think it was in Philly. He literally sat next to her, and you never know. This is why I tell people this is weird. My elder just told me this today. I don't know if he said it's New York or Philadelphia. This guy was sitting next to the sister, random dude, and just started stabbing his sister in her neck. Y'all can look it up online. Stabbing her on the neck. And I was on the subway. Oh, it's crazy. And I was on New York subway system yesterday. You never know when it's your time to go, B. So do the right thing. Tomorrow's not promised to nobody. It's not promised to no one. Nobody at all. So what legacy are you going to leave back here? Think about it. So I think I'm going to get out of here so I can go grab my stuff, and I don't need to be on here anymore with y'all. So if y'all would like to support, y'all can. Nothing's guaranteed, brother. This is the problem. You say nothing's guaranteed, but what are you leaving back here? What are you leaving back here? Okay. What are you leaving back here? Think about it. So, if y'all want to reach me, I put my email up here, and I'm gonna give us a couple of more books that y'all should really get. My email is sabirbayradio@gmail.com if you love this support. Yeah, this guy right here. I'm gonna show y'all who got killed. My son was 22 when he got killed. So I'm not impressed. Let me help y'all out. That's my son when he got killed. August 20th. Oh. That was my boy. Okay. In Philadelphia. If you've never been through what I've been through, chill, people. This is him when he was little. Always had him around me. Give me 1 second.
So I remember
Always
back in the days.
Okay. Yes, I'm definitely gonna get some. I'm definitely gonna get some rest, but I'm gonna get something to eat. But if y'all would like to support to get this book is a crazy book that y'all should really get. Read, people. Stop letting these people tell you not to read, B. This book right here, Criminalizing the Race. Crazy. Criminalizing the Race. That book is crazy. So I'm gonna give you a little bit more. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna show you something, how crazy this was. So at one time, if you taught a Negro to read, it was a $250 to $500 fine. Give me 1 second. That's what it was. It was $250 to a person should attempt to educate. This is in The Education of the Negro by Carter G. Woodson. The Education of the Negro. Now you can't even get Negroes to read.
You know, oh, may I interject at this point? Because you just said something that I found to be interesting. Is that okay?
Yeah, could you do me a favor too? Could you go to my Zelle, PayPal, and Chime too? Because I just said that too. Y'all hear what y'all want to hear. But
Oh yeah,
go ahead
not
too.
at the moment. I'm incapacitated in that capacity. I don't have that
I am too.
capacity.
I'm incapacitated too on so many levels. How
Okay,
about that?
well then that's a problem. No big deal.
I'm just being sarcastic, but I'm just saying though, because this is the thing, and I'm gonna let you do this, but I want y'all to understand why I'm saying this. Because the thing is that you can sit on my feed for 10 hours and people will make up all of these excuses. You have, if honestly, I wish Brandy was on here, but she wouldn't tell y'all everything. But I have serious And nobody knows what I go through. I told y'all this story about Kevin Hart, that movie with Kevin Hart and Wesley Snipes, right?
Right,
Watch
right.
it, brothers. Nobody cares about what you go through in private, right? They only want a good show. Do you follow me? That's it. And this is the reality with our people. No matter how many times I say this, niggas get what they want to get and come on a feed and say what they say. Everybody, you know, I don't even have, even when I'm traveling, I look out for homeless people, ungodly. I may not have it. It may look like, right? Because I live a certain way. I live a simple life, bro. I don't spend money on things that I don't need to spend money on, like sports, not even really clothes. But my point, people, everybody has we can all do that. I don't have things that hinder me, bro. You follow me? I don't do stuff like that. I was talking to my sister Brandy, and I was sleeping in the train station. I started to do that yesterday in New York, Penn Station. I didn't care because I didn't feel like coming back. This is the weird part about me. I want you to hear me, bro. I literally was going to sleep in Penn Station's station because I didn't want to get a hotel room for $400 in New York. This is how crazy shit was, right? And she said, "You gonna do that?" I said, you know, I was going to do that in Canada one time just to see how it would be." And this is where I put myself at sometimes. I want to see how people live, bro. And y'all on this feed every day, comfortable as shit, probably eat 3 to 4 meals a day, right? And don't understand how it really is. Because number one, we don't look out for each other. And it's hypocrites. And that's what I was talking about. And yes, brother, in New York, they were high as hell. No lie. And this is what I'm trying to get to y'all to understand. They were high than a motherfucker. And I was great bite the bullet, brother. But I was like, I don't know. That'd be a waste. You know what I mean? For me to be in there, 1 o'clock in the morning, got to get on a train at 7 o'clock in the morning. Hey, come on, babe.
Uh-oh. You got cut off.
So,
Hello.
if anyone think this is begging, get the fudge off my feed, my nigga, because you don't understand how this go. We always want something for now. I don't have to beg for nothing. You begging for my time. I'm giving you the real. And that's why I was telling Brandy, I don't even want to tell people stuff because, first of all, you can never. You put the work in and see how much it takes and what it takes to do this and deal with all the criticism. And this is why I said you could bring all your 20 best people and watch and put some money up, and I'll knock them down like pins. But go ahead, my elder. You can go, brother. Wally.
Yeah, you were talking about the education or the reading thing, and in Louisiana, and I think it was around 1828, the paper that you were
Yeah, it was
reading about.
1800s.
Yeah, early,
Right.
and I know
Yeah.
two distinguishing things about the time at the time. In 1828, Louisiana, a guy from Haiti went to Louisiana, and he opened a school on his own dime. He used his own money
Yes.
to open a school. And at the same time, when they were saying, and I think around Virginia, Carolinas, and stuff, that this thing you're talking about, the fee for teaching what you call a slave how to read, I think it was Connecticut. Damn, I'm not good with the northern states, but I think it was Connecticut had a law that the slave owner had to teach the slave how to read because they were moving into emancipation. They were moving on an emancipation thing after the 1776. Because, in 1772, they started that in the British, the emancipation thing or abolition. That's what they call it, abolition. So they were running a lot of that through the North. And that was so a lot of people were doing what they call it, manumission or something, where they say they relinquish their bond on different people, and they put it in the book that gave them their freedom. So then they had the law said though you can't just be putting these niggas out here and they can't function in the society. You got to teach them how to read and stuff and how to what they call reading, writing, and arithmetic, so they can function when they get out from under being a slave, and they have to produce
Exactly.
for themselves. So
And
that
that's what the whole
also,
Emancipation Proclamation was. That's what this was about. If you even free and proclamate means to proclaim. That's what it means. But what did we proclaim?
So I was saying at the same time in the South, one was saying don't teach the niggas how to read, and then in the North they were saying you got to teach them how to read. Almost the same year, and I was like laughing when I saw that information. And I wanted to mention the Haitian dude down there, but you know about that guy. I forget his name, but a guy opened a school up north too with the same in the late 1700s. Coffee, his name, Coffee. He was a shipman. He built ships and had a shipping line or something. His name was Coffee. I forget his first name. Paul Coffee or something. Coffee, something like that. But anyway,
a lot of people who built schools. There's a lot of people, but a lot of people built schools, though, brother Wale. What happens? We went into their system now, and we act just like them. And this is the thing that Noble Drew Ali was talking about. We strayed after the gods of Europe that we knew nothing of, and we act like them. And this is what was happening yesterday when I was at Sonetta's show. We act like them. We repeat it. That's why it's, to me, bro. Like I told Sonetta yesterday, I don't care how many of you bring, bro. I'm good at what I do.
It was like this when I listened to you. It's more solidified my perspective, which is most people argue from a point of ignorance. That guy that kept arguing with you, I think they call him Ankh or something. He was totally from a point of ignorance. He had no idea what you were talking about. I know what you were talking about, and other people know what you were talking about, but he didn't. And he was willing to say it didn't exist because he didn't know.
Exactly. That's why I said I was there. If I don't know something, this is how I am. I'm going to let you know I don't know. And then I'm saying I'm going to research it. That's what I would say. But this was, you know who this man is I just posted up here, bro? Averroes. You should look him up. Averroes. Right? He talked about this. Averroes spoke about ignorance, how ignorance leads to fear, fear leads to hate. That's what he was talking about. That's why the Hebrew Israelite brother got mad at me when I brought up the Bible. Then got mad at me, and he told me, "Oh yeah, son." I said, "Well, if you was in the room with them, how would it turn out? I'm gonna come out on top regardless, my G. I'm fine." A woman couldn't even convert my. That ain't gonna work.
They were arguing from pure ignorance, man, and I was having fun listening to that. I thought it was beautiful. I was just enjoying it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, y'all gotta check that video out. Yeah, thank you. I would do it again though, but you also go check that video out on my YouTube. So be careful with Sonetta, because Sonetta probably gonna edit it up, y'all. So you go to my YouTube channel, check it out, and you see how calm I was through the whole process, bro. I was so calm. But they crazy. Hold on, I'm trying to find something, bro. Give me 1 minute. I'm gonna pull something up, and I want you to look up that guy Averroes. Look him up. Give me 1 minute. I'm trying to pull something up if I can find it. If I can find it, brother. But yeah, you came on the feed yesterday. You came on it too, didn't you, Wale?
Yeah, I came to mention something. Yes.
Yeah, you came on there and mentioned something.
About culture and customs.
Okay. Statue, right? There's one in Barcelona and there's one in Cordoba, Spain. That's where his statue's at. One is in Cordoba in Spain. Here you go. I'm gonna show you two of them. I'm gonna show you both of his monuments. Okay. Here's both of his monuments, yo. That's Averroes, right? This is the one that's in Cordoba, Spain. That's Averroes.
Okay.
This is one that's in Cordoba. This one is in Barcelona University. That's him. Averroes.
I heard you talking about Abyssinia.
I talked about Ibn Sina, Abbas Ibn Fanas.
Like you say, when they say it over here, they say Abyssinia. Abyssinia. They don't say Ibn, they don't pronounce it like you do. Ibn Sina.
Ibn Sina. Ibn means son. My children don't even have slave names.
I know Ibn means son, man. Come on. But I just thought that was interesting. And this dude that you talked to last night, he has no perspective about pre-Columbia. I'm talking about Christopher, pre-Columbia and Portugal. He seemed to be pretty void in that understanding about what was going on and how they even knew to make a motion to come this way. You understand what I mean as far as background into that whole thing. So I thought that was interesting, and the way that he, Oh yeah. I know the story. I mean, I know the story, but he apparently was void in that area. Not that he didn't believe that the information. You know what I mean? It just seemed like he didn't have it. He didn't know it to exist. That particular type of information. It seemed that way. I don't know, man. But thank you very much. I'm out.
No doubt, brother Wally. I thank you for coming on, man. But do me a favor, go check the video I did at Sonetta's house, and if y'all want to see more of that, then I'll come back up to New York with Sonetta this weekend. But I am going to be at ACAP, God willing, this weekend. You know what I mean? So if y'all want to, support it, whatever, come out. Email me at sabirbayradio@gmail.com. I do have to call my daughter, but I got to go. But don't go nowhere yet, okay? But miracles, baby, happen. Gotta go. You a miracle, baby. Share it out. She's Simone Parker, KRS-One's wife and him. Miracles, baby. Peace, Veronica.
Peace.
I woke up realizing I am a miracle. I'm a miracle. Forget whatever I can afford. I am a miracle. Walking with the strength of a Lord. Spitting lyrical. How am I even spitting it all? That's a miracle. 30 years, KRS-One. I'm still hearing you. You're a miracle. No, not just my lyricals. My data is empirical when it comes to these miracles. Within the miracle. Metaphysical, rational, and spiritual, mind over material. I am the miracle, say it. I am the miracle. Wipe away the doubt, the disbelief, and the fear in you. Project your mind down the line about a year or two. See yourself pursuing it and doing what you here to do. You are the miracle. Yes, you are the miracle. You get what you expect. See 1,000 people cheering you. You are the miracle. You and I are miracle. Intellectually critical and political. Yes, you are the miracle, because space with the imperial. We didn't lose our spiritual. That alone is a miracle. Standing on principle while others try to dissing you, but still showing love, living above. That's a miracle. They tried to put the fear in you, act like they wasn't hearing you, but that was minimal. You remain a miracle. No hate or bitterness, because both are reciprocal. Not to become hateful toward hate. That's a miracle. The rent due and the landlord, he ain't hearing you, but the check with no money on it you gave him just cleared for you. Miracle. When you pray, someone's always hearing you. Ancestors, Holy Spirit, maybe someone near to you. You are a miracle. Yes, you are a miracle. Yes, you are a miracle. You are a miracle. You are a miracle. Yes, you are a miracle. Yes, you are a miracle. You are a miracle. Just take a look around. There's so many miracles. You should never think. The very air you breathe in every day is shared with you. It's when you take for granted all that's been prepared for you. That's when you can't see the miracle. It's there for you. Receive what you believe. Don't be deceived by the fear in you. Life, that's a miracle. Your wife, that's a miracle. You got 2 kids, then twice. That's a miracle. Living in the city every day, that's a miracle. Crime all around, but you okay, that's a miracle. Walking in the spiritual, you seeing all the miracles. Things always seem to work out for you. Miracle. Heaven's always cheering you. The path is always clear for you. Divinity is steering you right on what you here to do. Miracle. The universe, that's a miracle. It reflects what you project like a mirror. Miracle. Yes, you are a miracle. Peace. You are America.